God, you're such a freak. Now, I want to know exactly, Shawn, stop trying to be a model. I want to know exactly what happened this evening and what precluded this whole horrible adventure. Yes, you look fine. You look fine.
Precluded?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Angela and I went on an adventure where I had lost my cell phone on a previous hike with a friend who had showed up, and I have a big river trail right by my house that goes along Clear Creek. So we go over to Clear Creek. Lo and behold, I'm wearing a t-shirt. It has a hole in the bottom of the little t-shirt pocket, which my cell phone was in. So we go on this hike, and I realized at some point through it, oh, hello, my cell phone has disappeared. Come back to the house to make sure I didn't lose it here first, which I didn't. Friend splits. Angela comes along with me on the search for the cell phone. But you must know something. I already went back over there during the daylight and completely went over the trail and looked. Could not find it. So 30 minutes later I come back, grab Angela, it's now dark out, grab somebody's cell phone I know, and my theory is, in the darkness of the night, we can find the cell phone by me calling it off this friend's cell phone and causing it to light up.
In a huge forest.
In a huge forest with a narrow trail, which I followed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so a trekking we shall go. We mosquitoed up, because they're everywhere.
All the spray.
The river is rushing and roaring and just cavorting around within this riverbed. It's insane. So, of course, that's probably where I lost my cell phone. Not in the river, but somewhere along it. We theorized that it couldn't be in the river because it rings and rings, whereas opposed to when your phone's turned off, which is surely what happens to a phone in a river, it just goes right to your voicemail.
Right.
Oh yeah, okay, so here we go, through the darkness. Angela insists on having a flashlight. I make her walk behind me with the flashlight because I want my vision to see the phone when it's lighting up. Hiking we shall go. We go a long ways. Hey, what are you doing?
Filming your feet.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
And, no phone! Nowhere! Nothing!
Jeez.
Hundreds
What
of
a
yards.
shocker.
What a shocker. Come on. It's a narrow trail, and I did not deviate much from it. So if the phone... Bleep,
Right.
like if your boob fell off,
forest.
if your phone fell off from your boob.
Forest.
Okay, forest.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. We get to nearly the end of what our search pattern would be, the trail area that we needed to search. And there was a dead tree right next to the trail. It's about this big around.
Okay.
And I had earlier in the day, with my friend, gone up and slapped on this dead tree. I don't know, it's just like, cool. It's just this big dead tree. I've wanted to touch it. Touch death, man. Touch hard dead wood, bitches. So I did. Alright, this was with my friend. So now Angela was following along behind me about 5-6 feet. There's a spider.
What? Motherfucker. Kill it!
No, it's a daddy longleg. Okay, so, alright, back to the story. So get to the deadwood tree, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was here, and there's, tall grass growing around it, so I'm looking real closely. Angela kind of shines the flashlight up on the tree.
No, because we saw movement, remember? We both saw the movement in the dark, and you said shine it.
Okay,
and
I said spider, shine it, and she shines the flashlight.
You didn't know
on
it was
the
a
tree.
spider.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Is a big something creeping, crawling. What the hell else it is? A lobster or a
crap.
rogue lobster? I've come from the creek bed. I'm a freshwater lobster from hell who now resides on this tree. Okay, no, seriously. Okay, here's your big tree. Remember?
Yeah.
Got it?
I got it.
Okay, it's like this big around.
Uh-huh.
And I'm right here. And the tree's right here.
Right.
Or no.
Yeah, you're right there.
Actually, the tree's right here, and I was more like right here.
Right.
And Angela was like right back there. And this thing goes, and I see it in the dark, and I'm like, shine a light. And right when she shines a light, it's about here, and it goes through the light. All right. You guys, this is the point of the story. This was a spider whose diameter was that big on the tree. And I'm not kidding you, it's not an exaggeration. It was baseball-sized diameter.
Yep.
I'm talking the legs and all, not just the body.
Right, but the body was...
The body was significant. It was...
Whoa, jinx.
The body was probably that much, which, come on, no, seriously, that's fucking huge.
It's huge.
And you gotta imagine those long legs sprawling off of it. Is 2 tones of brown.
Oh, I didn't see that
and
much.
It's got the brown that goes down its back like that, and it's kind of an elongated back. This spider was huge, so you guys, I'm like, shine the light on it, shine the light on it. Angela's like, I'm like, shine the light on it. It's gone. Okay, I give up.
See, Shawn, I'm the type of person that no matter what, I will not scream. If someone came into my house brandishing a huge knife, I would do the same thing. So as not to alert my neighbors.
Yeah.
You know, I'd just be going...
Helpful. How embarrassing that you're being attacked by a man. Okay, so you guys, I turn to Angela, I'm like, oh, God, how come? And she's like, that was a huge spider. And I think this whole fucking thing is stupid, and we should get the fuck out of here now. Okay, but there's like 100 more yards of territory I need to investigate. I'm like, no, come on. And so, reluctantly, Angela does indeed come along.
Yeah,
past the dead tree, which was 6 feet in front of her. And I tell you what, this is so funny, because for the next 100 yards was a certain area to examine, and then we got into an area where we're returning home, but not looking anymore. Angela is the worst trembled chin, big puffy lower lip I have ever seen on any girl, whether she's 30 or 12 or 5. And I finally catch this. It's dark, remember? So finally I realize, like, she's like sniffing and stuff. I look at her and I can see her jutting lip, and she's like, I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, I just saw the biggest spider in my fucking life, and you want me to be okay? I was like, no, really, she was that scared. It wasn't drama, it was true horror reverberating through her brain. And so...
But you have to imagine, I mean, there were a lot more potential things that could have gone wrong on that trail, such as mountain lions, murderers, trip and fall into the river.
It was pretty serious, the river in the dark, because if you fell in, I promise you, unless you have a life vest and an inner tube strapped to your shit, you're fucked.
Yeah, well, you hit your head on a rock, you're fucked. You know, and that would happen pretty much immediately. You're backlit. It's really nice. Yeah, that very spiky hairs.
Spiky finger hairs.
So no, once we got back to the neighborhood, I really lost it.
Oh yeah, I said finally we get back to within 100 yards of my house, and I'm like, Angela's been dead quiet the whole time, mostly tremble lips and stuff, and a couple little like stuff like that. And, I'm just not going to say anything, because what's going to happen if the guy says anything? It's going to be the wrong thing, and you're fucked for the 3 days. So finally we get back, and I'm like, well, she did pretty good, as scared as now that I realize she was. Passing by the tree and continuing on this escapade for a while. And so I said, you know what, you did really good.